Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Howard, thank you again. Thank you again. Won't forget.
So good. Yeah, it's good.
Thank you again. Thank you again. Won't forget.
So good. Yeah, it's good.
Want to really see something that said, take a look what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Trump derangement syndrome. Musk derangement syndrome is killing people, destroying the mind. This is bad, man. This is bad. What does it say? I wish they would just let the man govern and stop the nonsense. Release the contents of the Hunter Biden laptop. Then let's see what happens. Yeah, their Trump derangement syndrome is moving to stage. Man, I'm telling y'all, it is like stage 7, stage 8. It is bad. Terminal. You know. But these are the same people who call us conspiracy theorists. And y'all know conspiracy theorists is conspiracy facts. We are up by 1,000 points. We just keep winning. You know. But prayers for Trump, his administration, his cabinet, him, Elon Musk, everybody. You know, it's a lot happening right now. And oh boy, Democrats just can't seem to get it together. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. They can't walk anymore. They was limping. Now they're in a wheelchair. You know, you got cavemen waving around pimp canes. You know, we can't put politics aside. We can't come together and unify moments. We can't put politics aside. We can't clap for kids who survived cancer. We can't clap. We can't stand up for grieving families. People who have lost loved ones. You know. Democrats, are you guys human beings? Do you have a heart? You know, but Trump derangement syndrome, we politicize everything the man does. You know, again, it's bad. Trump derangement syndrome is just bad, man. People are so addicted to the man, so hateful. He can literally do the best thing in the world. He can cure the worst disease there is. He can end inflation tomorrow. And they're going to drag this man through the mud. They've dragged us conservatives through the mud. They've dragged MAGA through the mud. We're garbage. We're Nazis. Dictator. Hitler. Threat to democracy. And told everybody to stay woke. You know. But you know, this is the difference. And this is what Democrats are on, man. They kneel for criminals. Frauds. Let's jump into this though, family. Someone leaked the audio to the press. Let's check it out. A couple of y'all sent this to me. Let's jump in, family. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And again, I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. Love my family on the channel. Thank you guys for all the love and support, man. This thing's been a wild ride so far. And it's only been a month. It has only been a month. Check it out.
that's gonna end the Trump administration. Holy frickin' moly, how many times do we gotta do this over and over and over again? You probably can sense in the tone of my voice that it's a complete nothing burger. The Democrats have absolutely nothing. They're yet again grasping at straws so hard that honestly, it's kind of embarrassing at this point. We've seen some real pathetic attempts to take down Donald Trump before, but this is next level desperation. This is their latest smoking gun. The biggest evidence that Trump is somehow controlling the Supreme Court. Oh, he's the puppet master. He got his 3 scoops and now he's all got him doing his bidding. And the proof? Is it a secret phone call between him and the justices? Is it a cultist meeting that they had, where they all participated in some sort of weird ritual and then swearing their absolute allegiance to the MAGA empire? No, it's a 15-second video where Donald Trump says, "Thanks, I won't forget it." Donald Trump said thank you, and apparently that's the biggest scandal of the month. I'm yawning so hard my jaw hurts. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on. Let's get into the latest Democrat bombshell, or rather the latest Democrat conspiracy theory. We've got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so yeah, this is pretty much the hot mic moment that so many leftoids are running with as this big story.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Howard, thank you again. Thank you again. Won't forget.
So good. Yeah, it's good. So,
Thank you again. Thank you again. Won't forget.
so good. Yeah, it's good.
That's it. That's the entire evidence. And the left is now losing its collective mind, as if Donald Trump just got caught handing John Roberts a briefcase full of cash. Give me a frickin' break. He could have been thanking him for literally anything. A recent ruling? A fruit basket? But no, according to the NPC hive mind, this is actual proof of a massive conspiracy where Trump is some sort of backroom deal to control the Supreme Court. Absolutely shameless. It's a complete nothing burger. The left is always engaging in these insane, sensationalist attacks. They literally cannot function without conjuring up some sort of insane narrative to make Donald Trump look like some sort of evil mastermind, which is kind of funny, because every 2 seconds they seem to be suggesting that he's dumb. Well, which one is it? Is he an evil mastermind who's pulling all the strings from behind the scenes? Or is he just a big old, dumb, goofy doofus? I mean, which one is it? Because obviously you can't have it both ways. If Donald Trump breathes, it's a threat to democracy. If he waves, it's a secret dog whistle salute to the white supremes. And now if he says thank you, it's proof of a corrupt Supreme Court. They can't react to anything normally anymore. Their brains have been totally warped by Trump derangement syndrome. It always has to be a conspiracy, always has to be a scandal. Or if they can't find anything, if there's nothing going on, then I don't know, just frickin' invent something. Just conjure up the latest scandal. Oh, it's a slow news day, isn't it? Oh, well, we're now.
Trump walk out and laugh. They say, oh, he's doing the exact same thing. He's laughing the exact same way Hitler did. What? You know, same when with this Elon Musk thing, man. Elon Musk makes one movement and says he loves you guys. I love y'all. Oh, he's Hitler. He made the Hitler movement. Elon Musk is Hitler. He's signaling off Hitler. Oh. People are ridiculous, man. People need to go. It's a mental illness going around, man. This is bad, man. People need help. We are now seeing stage 7, stage 8. It is literally destroying people's minds, man. And it's nothing but a bunch of feelings going on. People are just in their feelings. They don't even know the facts. They don't even know anything. It's just feelings. Hatred. Or what the fake news told them. The man can come out and just cough. He can come out and cough. And people are losing their mind. The man can come out and just and people are losing their mind. He could come out and end inflation. He could end the war tomorrow. And people won't even care. or probably even notice because they're so deranged. It's terrible, man. People need help, man. This is bad. I ain't lying to you. Shit's crazy.
Now getting reports that Elon Musk and Marco Rubio are feuding. Chaos in the Trump administration. That's the latest one they just pulled out of their freaking behinds, which got totally smacked down by Donald Trump.
Clash was eventually between Secretary Rubio and Secretary.
No clash. I was there. You're just a troublemaker. And you're not supposed to be asking that question because we're talking about the World Cup. Elon gets along great with Marco, and they're both doing a fantastic job. There is no clash.
That was the craziest one yesterday. About that Elon Musk and Marco Rubio situation. But once again, Musk derangement syndrome, fake news. Fake news. I'm glad Trump shut that down real quick.
Who are you with? Who are you with?
NBC.
Oh, no wonder. That's enough. NBC.
It's literally non-stop with this stuff. It never frickin' ends. It's literally on a daily basis. That was today's conspiracy. Then yesterday was this hot mic moment. And then the day prior was trying to take Donald Trump down because he brought up the whole transgender mice experiment thing in his State of the Union address, or in his first address to Congress. He called out the fact that government was wasting taxpayer dollars on insane studies, like experiments to transition mice. And right on cue, CNN jumped in with their fake news fact check, claiming Donald Trump misread the word transgenic as transgender, and that the research was actually legitimate.
We don't really need the transgender mice, do we? I mean,
that's not even real.
It is real. I'm sorry, man. It's real.
No, listen.
Is it real or not?
Hey, hold on a second.
Did we have to say it was real or not?
No, hold on.
It's real.
I mean, Musk was a sheep.
How about the It's a real thing.
No,
so
Look at Van Jones. Look at Van Jones, bro. Get the out of here, man.
Look, my point is,
listen. What they weren't talking about trans.
Don't defend the mice.
No. Listen, you don't want to talk about it. We don't talk about it. But there were it was
CNN. You were forced to admit it. You had to go back and fact check it. Yesterday, they had to go back and admit it, and they were shocked that they had to do that. That Trump was right. Trump was right. Yeah, Trump was right. Even though it comes off as a good joke, you know. But it's really happening, man. And they ought to send everybody back a reimbursement, back a refund or something. Ridiculous, man. Money gone, money stolen. Theft. Way worse than abused and wasted. A bunch of thieves walking around, man, in the swamp. People with their hands in the cookie jar. And then we sending money all way over here for crap. I don't even know what this is. Don't know what this is. Don't know what that is. And the American people spit on and struggling. Left in the dark. Ridiculous, man. Van Jones make me sick, man. He trying to defend. Look at Scott Jennings just laughing at him. And he deserves to get laughed at. A clown. And CNN ought to be ashamed of itself.
It wasn't transgender. It was a different term that was misinterpreted as transgender. They were actually doing basic medical experiments on mice to figure out.
Don't spoil a good troll.
Van Jones came in with the fact check, and what he means by fact check was he watched a TikTok video that went viral. This one.
8 million to make mice transgender. Is this real life?
And you were allowed to vote. Is this real life? Now, this woman's talking about something in particular about transgender mice, but where did she get that from?
$8 million for making mice transgender. This is real.
All right, so this was another one of those if Trump said it, it has to be true moments. But Trump actually misspoke here big time. Because what Trump should have said is scientists were making mice transgenic, not transgender. And as you can see here, transgenic mouse technology has revolutionized virtually all fields of biology and provided new genetic approaches to model many human diseases in a whole animal context. So as you can see here in the transgenic mouse model, scientists add human cells to mice so that when they introduce diseases and study them, these mice and their tissue react more like human tissue. And that's how we end up at a University of Cincinnati website where they're talking about their $8 million study to continue gene-environment interaction research. So yeah, Dunny, instead of stopping research where you say it was transgender mice, you actually stopped research that might help us figure out how diseases affect the human body.
And then immediately said, "Ooh, well, there's the debunking. Donald Trump once again tells another lie." But it turns out that Donald Trump was right. And now, CNN had to quietly edit their fact check in another embarrassing moment of, let's just face it, journalistic malpractice. Fact checking Trump's address to Congress. Doge and transgender mice. Trump falsely claimed the Department of Government Efficiency identified government spending of $8 million for making mice transgender. That was their initial fact check, then they updated it. An earlier version of this item incorrectly characterized as false Trump's claim about federal money being spent for making mice transgender. The article has been updated with the context about the spending, which was a research study on the potential human health impacts of treatments used in gender-affirming care. Ooh, so actually, it was true. Nancy Mace actually gave us a great breakdown.
Late last year, the White Coat Waste Project exposed more than $10 million in taxpayer funds that were spent creating transgender mice, rats, and monkeys. The Biden-Harris administration spent $2.5 million taxpayer dollars, $2.5 million taxpayer dollars to study the fertility of transgender mice. Let that sink in. We spent over $2 million studying the fertility of transgender mice. $1.1 million was spent to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapies to mimic transgender men were more likely to overdose on a party drug, commonly used in the LGBTQ community to induce drug-fueled what's called, quote, chemsex. I asked my staff what was chemsex and the chemical, and I guess it's something called GHB, which is a date rape drug, and also a drug that's used recreationally. So we spent over $1 million to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapy were more likely to overdose on a date rape drug.
Yeah, it turns out that that's exactly what they were doing. Funnily enough, it reminds me of the gay frogs thing, remember? Remember when Alex Jones broke a story about chemicals in the water supply that were supposedly turning the frogs gay? The entire leftist media mocked him, called him a conspiracy theorist, and had a field day making jokes about it. And then it turned out that Alex Jones was right, and scientists confirmed that hormones in the water were actually causing severe reproductive and hormonal changes in amphibians. And not a single one of those fact checkers ever apologized. Now, did they? No, because again, all that matters.
Yeah, I know, man. The conspiracy theorists, we up with about 1,000 points. I'm telling you. Conspiracy theorists, conspiracy facts. We just keep winning. I'm just saying.
Is the political moment, the soundbite. Take the soundbite of Donald Trump saying something that seems unbelievable or crazy, and then just run with it and call him a complete nutcase. They did the same thing with the whole bleach thing during COVID, remember? Or when he was referring to a study that was trying to use lights to kill bacteria in your airways and in your lungs. They just made it seem as if he was crazy and he's going to get people killed. But he was referring to a study that was being conducted by a specific company. Now, did it end up coming to fruition? No. But still, there's always more context to these things, but they don't care about that context because the only context that matters to them is making Donald Trump look crazy and insane so they can advance their own political ambitions. But anyways, at the end of the day, this is all just cope. It's cope from a party that has lost everything. The Democrats lost the election, they lost the culture war, they lost the economic debate, they lost the Supreme Court, and now they're losing their damn minds. And all they have left is baseless conspiracy theories, bad faith arguments, and embarrassing political theater. They're not the opposition party anymore, at least not in my view. They're a hysterical cult desperately searching for any excuse to justify their TDS-fueled delusions. In other words, they're Blue Anon, and they prove it each and every single day with their behavior. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this